also know in the Christian clergymen who gave this press conference today at the hospital, they also referenced this video which was released today, and also noting sort of seeming to dispute some of the police statements that had been coming out from the funeral about what Israeli police said they were responding to, which was that some rioters had taken the body against the family's wishes and were trying to leave that. But this new footage,
which was just that was after they had left the hospital during the march, but here we see them entering the hospital before the march.
But this is the different claims and the different timeline that is trying to be pieced together, because all the new footage that is coming out seems to support somebody else's view of exactly what happened. We have a number of different statements on the ground, but this footage that's coming out too is quite disturbing. When you see them walking into the hospital, you can even see there's a man standing on the side and seems to be hit by a baton. In this footage, you can't tell what happened before, if the police knew this man, but it just seems that there's a passerby who seems to be attacked. The hospital also said that there were a number of patients who found themselves caught in the crossfire of this footage. And we can see the footage of the stun grenade that's being shown, that's being fired at these protesters or the mourners, participants, however you want to call them, who are walking in. You can see the police then coming after them and going into the hospital. There's also the footage from outside the hospital, which does show the police beginning to storm the building, and the family is saying that this all happened before the family had actually entered the hospital to actually take the body. So in some ways, they're saying that it does dispute what the Israeli police are saying, those chronology of events that happened here.
Just because that stun grenade, we saw the flash of smoke there in the hospital. They're saying that the Israeli police threw that. That wasn't some I don't know, firecracker or something like that.
Police have said stones were thrown at them by some of the people who were taking place in the march, which had prompted police to go in and then respond. In the footage that we can see, we don't seem to see the drones that are actually thrown by police officers. There's a different scene that's taking place once they are already holding the body, and the police are going after the crowd. Also, which is what the footage Israeli police showed, to try and say that the rioters were throwing stones, but you can't actually see the stones in this video. So the footage continues to come out to try and piece through this event to figure out exactly what happened. The Israeli police have launched an investigation into the incidents at the funeral to see if excessive use of force was used. But we are hearing just the condemnations that are coming up, international outcry. We heard it that day, that we continue to hear, as well as different international voices from across the world who are watching this live, as it was streamed live across the world.
All right.